What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So today we're going to be talking about another topic that was brought to my attention by one of you guys. And this is definitely a time where I think that diet culture or anti-diet culture and the health at every size movement has gone a little bit too far. So one of you guys sent me this post, and it is from Molly B Counseling. And the post says, diets don't work. There isn't a diet proven to keep weight off long-term, 2+ years, not even a lifestyle change, not even for health. Now, normally when people say diets don't work, what they're actually talking about, at least this is from my opinion, this is what I've seen, usually when they're saying that, they say like crash diets don't work. That's what they actually mean when they say diets don't work. And I would agree with that 100%. I think that seeing the success of a diet is not based in how much weight can you lose, because I think that anything that severely cuts your calories is going to get you to lose weight. I don't think that that is what makes a diet successful. I think what makes a diet successful is losing weight and then keeping that weight off long term. And I think any crash diet that I've seen, that is not something that you're supposed to stick to for the long term. So in that sense, yeah, I would agree that diets don't work. Now, where I disagree with her post is where she says, not even a lifestyle change and not even for health. So she basically is saying, at least from what I'm seeing right there, is that even if you are trying to lose weight and you're not doing a crash diet and you're doing something that maybe is sustainable, in my eyes at least, that you are not, they don't work. There's no chance for you. So, like, it's just crazy to me because she is literally saying, at least from my perspective, that if you are overweight, sucks. You're going to be overweight for the rest of your life and you shouldn't even try to lose weight. And then in her post, she goes on to elaborate a little bit. She says, if I sound like a broken record, good. I'll repeat this fact over and over again until our culture stops obsessing over weight, diets, thinness, and recovers from its own eating disorder. And again, with that, there is definitely some truth in that. I think that the diet industry and the fitness industry went way too far. I think the best example that I bring up a lot is The Biggest Loser. It went way too far, and that was a very, very unhealthy show for a lot of people to watch, because for so many people that are trying to lose weight, it made people think that you need to be losing 200 pounds in a year to be successful. And now that the show is over, I mean, they're bringing it back, but now that it's over and we've seen the repercussions of that, most of the people that were on that show have gained their weight back. So there is definitely some truth into what she is saying. Intentional weight loss does not work long term. No diet is proven to work long term. Most will regain the weight, and up to 2/3 will regain more than they lost. Prescribing weight loss, no matter what the reason, will only work short term. What would be prescribed to someone with the same issue in a smaller body? I've always said that you can't just focus on the scale. You can't just focus on the numbers, because again, it does get unhealthy and it can become unhealthy. But saying that anybody that is trying to lose weight is going to fail in the long term, I think is disingenuous, and I don't believe that it's true. And when it comes to prescribing weight loss to a regular sized person, I would say that the reason weight loss might be prescribed, or a doctor might say maybe it's a good idea to lose weight, is because the weight is one of the reasons that maybe they're having issues. And I'm not even saying it has to be like type 2 diabetes, but that's a pretty obvious one. But even if it's knee issues or it's hard for you to move around, like, your weight is absolutely going to play a factor in that. Like, there is no doubt in my mind that I'm able to move around a lot easier now than when I was morbidly obese. It's just a fact. Like, I'm able to tie my own shoes. I am able to get up out of a seat without like straining and struggling forever. So there are things that weight does affect, and that it is a good idea if you are having issues with your knees or with your back and you're 50, 60, 100, 200 pounds overweight. Losing weight will probably help that situation. I'm not saying that it's always going to be the case or it's going to solve everything, but there are certain things that weight absolutely does affect. If we're really concerned about health, we can focus on health-promoting behaviors, and weight will settle wherever it prefers. Spoiler alert, as humans, our weight is going to fluctuate for as long as we can live. Step away from the scale, my friend. It's not helpful. We 100% should be more focused on the health-promoting behaviors than the number on the scale. Without a doubt, I think that that is the way to go forward. Saying that we need to throw out scales and they're a terrible thing, I think that's just taking it too far. The scale is a tool, and the fact of the matter is, if you are 300, 400, 500 pounds, you are not having that many healthy behaviors. You're probably having a lot of really detrimental behaviors that, through myself and through speaking with so many people, things that people don't even realize are very, very bad for them, or they don't realize how detrimental they are. So yeah, teaching people healthy things is probably going to result in weight loss. And so when you put it out there that losing weight is impossible, like, what do you think? What is the message that you're sending to the person that's 200 pounds overweight? What is that message that you're sending to that person? That's my issue with all of these kinds of posts. They never think about that person. They're always thinking about the person that's maybe trying to lose 10 pounds or has never been morbidly obese to where is literally causing them anguish and pain on a daily basis. They're never thinking about those people. At least that's what I've gathered from seeing all of these posts. And then she goes on to list what she says are health promoting behaviors. She says reducing drug, alcohol, and tobacco use. I would agree. It's probably not a good idea. Improving restful sleep. Yes, I would agree with that. Eating fruits, veggies, and greens. Obviously, I would agree with that. Joyful movement. I don't really know what joyful movement is, like moving your body at first when you are very, very overweight. It's very hard to move your body, so it's not super joyful, but I kind of get what you're saying. Do something that you enjoy. I agree with that. Stress management, demolishing all systems of oppression and creating access to quality and compassionate, fat phobia-free medical care. That kind of got a little strange at the end there. And again, like I said, I agree with most of what she says, but I think that one of the things that's never brought up is giving people knowledge and teaching them about healthy habits as far as what you're eating and what you're drinking. So many people are drinking so many calories that if they just switch that one thing, especially morbidly obese people, I was one of them. I used to drink a 2-liter of soda a day. So just by switching that, you'll see so many results in weight loss, but in how you feel and how you're able to move throughout your day. Knowledge truly is power when it comes to this stuff. And so I don't think that trying to give people the knowledge and showing them that they can lose weight is one, fat phobic at all. And I don't think that saying it is impossible to lose weight and keep it off is the best way to go forward. And so I actually went into the comments and I read a couple of them. A lot of them were just kind of saying like, hooray, you're so great. But some of them were a little bit more critical of what she was saying. So this person says, but I have friends who lost weight and maintain it long-term without eating disorders. They just eat normally. I don't know, just want to know if it's true, if there's a statistic about this. And she responded saying, yes, there's statistics on this. And of course, there's going to be people out there who maintain their weight loss, though long-term research shows those numbers are anywhere between 1 and 20% of people. First thing, 1% and 20%, very different things. And so if we're talking about 20% of people are actually able to lose weight and maintain it, that just disproved what you said in your post. But even if it was 10%, again, still disproved what you said in your post. Even if it was 1%, still disproved what you said in your post. You said it is absolutely impossible, and it's shown that there are some people that are able to do that. So if your post said it's very, very hard and very maybe unlikely that you'll be able to lose weight and keep it off, that would be a lot more accurate. It's just crazy to me because it seems like a lot of people in this kind of space that she's in are almost saying you shouldn't want to work hard. And it would, like, when you hear people that have dreams of going to the NFL or dreams of going to these really big places, they want to be a famous singer, the percent of people that get there is very, very small, right? But should we just say you shouldn't try and go for it because you're probably not going to make it? Like, what kind of message is that sending out to people? So going to her profile, it says LMHC, which I looked up, and that's licensed mental health counselor. And so seeing that and seeing some of her other posts, I think that she's probably dealing with a lot of people that are struggling with eating disorders. And, that is a lot of people, and it's definitely a very serious topic. And I'm sure she's dealing with people that have had really, really bad experiences with diet culture and with being too restrictive and diets really ruining parts of their life. So maybe she is just too engrossed in that kind of situation to maybe see the big picture or see the other side of the coin, the people that maybe she's not used to dealing with. Because I think that there are a good amount of people that aren't, struggling with eating disorders or that are just really morbidly obese and really just don't know what they need to do. And posts like this saying that you cannot lose weight and keep it off, basically saying don't even try, that is not the right message to give to those people. Again, I want to make it very clear, you know, this is not a video trying to hate on this person. I don't want you guys going to her profile and saying anything, nothing like that. If you want to say anything, I would love to hear your comments in the comment section down below. I love hearing your guys' thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree with me? You know, what do you think? Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look how buff I am.
Obey the warning signs, and when there are flashing lights or wigwags, don't attempt to cross until they come to a complete stop.